The aim of this video is to present a brief overview of some chart analysis that will be pertinent for the upcoming week. I hope that you find the information we share valuable, engaging, and enlightening. If you do, we would appreciate it if you could consider subscribing to our channel, clicking the like button, and sharing our videos with your acquaintances and colleagues. Additionally, we would be grateful if you could follow us on our various social media channels. Specifically, we encourage you to join our Telegram group, where we share daily trading signals and facilitate opportunities for you to interact and connect with other traders. Our Instagram also offers excellent content that we believe you will enjoy. So, let's get right into the video and explore some of the crucial chart analysis that will be applicable for the upcoming week. Alright, so guys, the first pair that we'll be analyzing for this coming week is the DXY, the US dollar index. And from what you could see here on the 4-hour time frame, an high was actually created here on the DXY, and the DXY has been on a bear movement, a bearish move for some couple of weeks, months. And this high was created, and then we had this low created as well, right? We had this low created as well, and then we had a lower high, and then we had this lower low. We had this lower high, and then we had this lower low. We had this lower high, we had this lower low, we had this lower high, and then we had this lower low. And then from this price point, there've been some sort of consolidation on the DXY for some couple of weeks. There've been some sort of consolidation on the DXY, and then also pay good reference to this price level here that we have here. This price level that we have here, and also I'd also like you to pay another major close high to 100.00 price level, because this is a psychological zone, right? This psychological level, so we're paying close attention to it as we proceed. So now there are two likelihood scenarios that might happen on the DXY for this coming week, and I will tell you the one that I'm more tilting towards for this coming week. I'm expecting a sort of breakout from this consolidation box, and I'm expecting the price of the DXY to go bearish to 100.00, because there are lots of liquidities and stop loss of traders that have been placed around this zone, pending orders as well that have been set around this zone, because this is a psychological level. The reason I said we're going to be paying close attention to the 100.000 price level on the DXY. So I'm expecting a sort of movement. I'm expecting a breakout of this consolidation box, and I'm expecting price to liquidate the pendings and the stop loss of retail traders that have been placed around this zone, and then I'm expecting a sort of push back up to this resistance zone of this consolidation box, and then I'm expecting some sort of induction, and then I'm expecting further bullish ride up to this zone. So also, another likely scenario that could play out on the DXY for this coming week, we could see a continuation of this bearish move. A breakout of this consolidation box, and then a breakout of 100 price level, and then because somebody see something like this, a retest of this zone here, of a further retest of the consolidation box, and then we could see some sort of further bearish movement. But honestly, I'm more tilting towards this move. Price breaking out of this consolidation box and then testing 100 0.000 psychological zone, taking out the stops and pendings of retail traders that have been placed around here, and then a quick push back up to this resistance zone, and then break out of this consolidation resistance zone, and then further bullish move. And then if I'm looking for where to place my profit target, my entries would be around here, and then my stops here below this zone, and then I should be expecting to take my first profit target around here. So my first profit target is going to be around that zone, guys. And then for my second profit target, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this. So my second profit target is literally going to be this on the DXY. This resistance zone here would be my second profit target. So this is what I should be looking out for on the dollar index for this upcoming week. All right, so guys, let's move into gold. So yes, so on the gold market, if you guys noticed, we were able to make quite some amazing pips on gold for last week. Yes, we're able to make some crazy amount of pips on the gold market from last week on this movement. We had this bearish momentum, and then we had this consolidation here, and then we had this breakout, and then we had this retest on this candle, and then we started started buying from the close of this candle, and then this push up gave us about 620 pips in profit. So it was a crazy move. But for this week, what I'm expecting gold to play out for this week is, if you notice, gold has been trending bullish for a while, and then we had this resistance channel and this support channel, and then from the push up on gold, on most broker, this was a week. This is capital.com, and I'm not all that conversant with this broker, so this was a major week. And then this week here represent that the bears are coming into the picture on gold. And then if you notice, we also have this trap zone. For those who have seen most of my videos and who are on the community, you understand I trade with trap zones so much. And then we had this trap zones, which is also a double top. We had this first eye that was created here on gold. And then we had this second high also that was created here on gold. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm going to take this off my shot. So we had this second high as well that was created on gold, and then we noticed this weak candle, and then we had this price pushing back up again to take out stop loss of trader. This week that we had here, I've already taken out stop losses and pending orders of traders that have been placed around 2060, right? And then we had this push back down, and then we had price going back up again with this weak candle to further take out stop losses of traders. And then immediately we noticed this quick push down on gold. Notice this quick push down on gold during the NFP, right? That was on Friday. This move on gold was a major movement on Friday, NFP, and I think the FOMC as well. So which means the bears are coming into the picture, right? And then we also notice price pushing back up around this zone on gold, and then this is a very important psychological level as well. 2016 on gold. This very zone here is a major zone on gold. So what I'm expecting gold to play out for this coming week, right? My major bias on gold for this coming week is a bearish move, guys. So I'm expecting a further bearish move on gold. I'm expecting the price on gold to come back to test this support trend line, and then I should be noticing a breakout of this channel, and then a retest sort of, and then some further bearish move on gold, right? So this is what I should be expecting to see on gold. I should be expecting, because sellers are already coming into the picture on the gold market. So I'm expecting a breakout of this channel, and then I'm expecting a retest back up on the channel, and then I'm expecting this bearish move. So guys, so this is what I should be looking for. Let's go to the daily and let's see where we could take our profit target. So yes, so my profit target is going to be, my first profit target is going to be around this zone here, around this box here, and then my second profit target is going to be, I think somewhere around here would be my second profit target. Around this box here would be my second profit target. That is on good. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame. Let's place this properly. Alright. So yes. So this should be my second profit target on gold. Let me go down to the 2 hours time frame. So yes. So on gold, I should be expecting my first entry from here. I should be expecting an entry from here. With my stop loss placed here, and then first profit target could be here, and then second profit target should be looking out for something around this zone, guys. Something around here. That's my second profit target on gold, and then when my stop would be around here. So yeah, so this is going to be my sort of bias for this coming week on gold. I should be expecting some further bearish movement on gold for this week. All right. So next, we're moving into the USD JPY for this week, guys. And on the 4 hour time frame, you would notice. Let's go down to the 2 hours time frame. On the 2 hours time frame, you notice this sort of movement on USD JPY. On USD JPY, the USD JPY have been creating this, have been bouncing off this support trend line. Bounced off one, bounced off two. We had it bounce off again the third time, and then we had it bounce off again the fourth time. Let me show you guys something on the 4 hours. I'll be paying keeping close high on this zone, 137.70 on the USD JPY. I'll be paying real focus and attention on this resistance zone here. And then if you notice what the USD JPY did, at this zone, we were trying to look for opportunities here. That was this past week, which we took about 40 pips before this major move occurred, and then we started looking for bullish opportunity. We've been buying this pair from this zone here since last week, and I'm still expecting some further bullish ride on USD JPY for this coming week, guys. I'm only expecting some bullish ride on the USD JPY pair, and then notice price coming down to test this support zone here on gold. This is a value support zone, and then we notice this sort of morning star that formed at this low, and then we had price coming back towards to this zone 133.95, and then since then we had this sort of bullish ride on USD JPY. So for this week, and then also very important, this is sort of an head and shoulder forming on USD JPY. This is the head, this is the left shoulder, and then this is the right shoulder. So we could see market actually respecting this structure, right? You see market respecting this structure on the 1 hour time frame, but overall, I feel my bias for this coming week on USD JPY is going to be bullish. But this could also be a theme, and I wouldn't like us to just overlook this setup. We could see this a breakout, because this is the neckline of the goal of USD JPY, of the head and shoulders pattern. So I should be expecting probably maybe a retest of the neckline and then a further drop to this zone. But overall for this coming week, guys, my bias would be sort of bullish. But just pay close eye, keep a close eye on this head and shoulder that is currently forming on USD JPY, right? But I would sort of be looking for a move, a bullish ride, a further bullish ride on the USD JPY pair. That is what I would sort of be looking for this coming week. But just keep a close eye on the what's it called? Let's keep a close eye on the head and shoulder that is currently forming on the pair. But what I'll be looking for some bullish My main bias is going to be some sort of breakout of this resistance, and then a retest of the support zone, and then keep expecting for a push up to the zone. This is going to be my major bias for this week. And major bias, that's why I thought we should keep it closer on 137.70. Then I'm expecting some sort of trap zone here, and then drop probably maybe forthcoming weeks and stuff, weeks to come and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is going to be my sort of bias and direction on the USD JPY for this week, guys. And then let's move into GBP JPY. So for the pound JPY, for those who watched and saw our GBP JPY, the weekly charts analysis for last week, the video we posted on YouTube, you would notice we analyzed this pair, and it's literally playing out as analyzed last week on last week's videos. If you've not seen that video, I would advise you to go watch the video right after you're done watching this. And on this very setup, the price was actually here on GBP JPY, and then we noticed my main bias literally was price to test this support zone and then start pushing back up, and it's playing out accordingly. It's playing literally out accordingly as anticipated on the pound JPY. And this is an important channel. If you notice, price has been bouncing off this channel, creating highs. This lower was created, and then we had this high created as well. And then we had an higher high, we had a lower high, we had an high created here again, we had a low created here, and high created here, and low created here. We had another high created here, a low. We're testing this support zone, and then we had price pushing back up. So for my bias on GBP JPY, I'm expecting some further bullish move on GBP JPY, and then this sort of a movement, bearish movement. We had this channel, this channel that was actually created here, and then we had a break of this channel from this zone here, guys. We had a break of this channel from this zone here, all right. And then for me, for this coming week, it's just purely bullish on the pound JPY. I would only be looking for bullish opportunities on the pound JPY. So my sort of movement is going to be something like this. Just understand, probably a retest of this trend line, further push up, a retest. So this is just going to be my major bias for this week. I'm only going to be looking and anticipating for some bullish movement and go on GBP JPY, and then even further, I'm expecting a further break of this resistance zone, and then probably a retest, and then some further bullish ride also on this pair. For this pair. So overall, my bias is going to be further bullish on the pounds JPY, and then I could just place my stop loss around this zone. My first profit target could be somewhere here, guys. My first profit target could be somewhere here. Let's go down to the 1 hour time so we could spot this much better. All right. So this is going to be my sort of movement. Let me take this off the charts, and then this here would be sort of my entry where I'll be looking to take my first profit target. I'll be placing my stop below 16950, right? And then my first profit target is going to be somewhat around this zone, and then my second profit target I should be looking for a target of up to this zone, to this resistance trend line. So yeah, so that's going to be my bias for this coming week on the pound JPY. Important pair you should keep an eye on for this coming week, that is on JPP card. I think something amazing is actually playing out on JPP card for this coming week. And if you notice, the market on JPP card has been on a major bullish ride. It's been on a major bullish ride on GBP card rather. It's been on a major bullish ride, and then we notice this low created here. We notice the test of the same channel, right? And then we notice the test of the resistance channel here, but not really fully. It didn't test it fully, and then we notice it test, and instead of a break of this resistance channel, we notice a test here, and then we notice not really a full test here on the GBP card, and then which signifies the market has been on a bullish ride on GBP card for a couple of months. That is this is the 4 hours time frame on GBP card, and then we notice price coming up to test 1.7137 before we had this bearish sort of movement on the GBP card. And then this is a support zone here that we have here on GBP card. And what I'm expecting some few scenarios to play out on GBP card for this coming week, and I feel this is a setup you guys should keep a very good eye on, because we should be expecting to pick out some huge amount of pips from this movement, because knowing that the market has been on a bullish ride, it's just for us to just continue looking for bullish opportunities, as simple as that. All we just have to start looking for are just bullish opportunities. And what I should be expecting is this. I'm going to give you the other scenario that might actually occur on this pair. So I'm expecting sort of retest of break of this zone, retest of for price testing this support zone, and then I'm expecting this to actually play out, break of this zone, a retest of this support zone here, and then I'm expecting a movement here. This should be where I should be looking out to take my first profit target, and then I'm expecting a sort of movement like this, a retest around this zone back, and then I'm expecting further bullish ride to this zone that is on GBP card. But now the likelihood of a second scenario happening, the likelihood of the second scenario that might kind of occur on GBP card. Now let me go down to the 4 hours. That might actually occur on GBP card is this, guys. Is this? We could actually see price break out of this resistance zone, and then we could notice a retest of this resistance and this support zone here. Sort of movement like this. Retest of this resistance and support resistance channel and the resistance zone, and then we could look at price doing something like this. This is also something that might actually occur on GBP card on the 4 hours time frame, and then you could look at taking your profit around this zone here. Okay, but my major bias for this week on GBP card is this. And then if I'm looking at taking or opening into this opportunity, I should be looking for my entry around this zone here. I'm placing my stop below this support channel. Alright, and then my first profit target is going to be somewhat around this zone, but you could look at taking profits within this movement. Alright, within this movement, and then my second profit target is going to be up on the support, on the resistance channel. This is here, what we had here, and then my stop is going to be placed around this zone. So so this is the sort of movement I should be expecting to see on GBPUSD. And then lastly, on the pounds dollars. For those who also saw the weekly chart analysis for last week, I actually posted this analysis as well, and I'm expecting gold to continue its bullish movement, and then I'm expecting a retest of this support channel, and I'm expecting a breakout of this zone and further bullish move, and it's been doing exactly as projected since this past week, and I'm still expecting some further bullish move on GBPUSD. All right, because this is the bullish channel, and the market has been trending bullish on the pounds dollar, and then I'm expecting some sort of further bullish opportunities on the pound dollar. So I'm expecting some sort of movement like this, right? Expecting some sort of movement like this, and then when we have this push back up to this support resistance channel that we have here, right? So all I will be looking for in terms of opportunities on the pounds USD are further bullish ride. So if you are more of an aggressive trader, you could look at placing your entry here, putting your stop below this low, and then looking for a ride to this resistance channel. Okay, but if you are more of a conservative trader, I could just advise you wait for a retest of this zone again, or this channel, because it's likely it could do it. because these are key levels that price majorly comes back to retest, picks out liquidity, and then push back up. But just wait. If you're more of a conservative trader, and then look to place your entry, this is going to give you opportunity for your stop loss to be way more tighter than this aggressive move here. And then sort of movement like this, and then go ride this further up to this zone. All right, so it depends on the kind of trader that you are. If you want to be patient for this move to happen, or you feel it's just going to push up from this zone here, so your choice. All right, so guys, that is it in terms of the chart analysis for this week, and we have actually come to the end of our weekly analysis. If you have found the video interesting and educational, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing, sharing with your loved ones, giving a thumbs up, and leaving a comment on the video to express your thoughts on what you have gained. Furthermore, you may join our Telegram community and connect with fellow traders to receive daily trading suggestions, because we do that on a daily basis. We provide signals, we provide a flashcard in terms of reason why we're actually entering a buy position. Most of all these setups, we look for opportunities during the week on our community on Telegram, and you can actually find the link on our Telegram group and our Instagram group, our Telegram group and our Instagram page on the description below. Alright guys, also tell me what you think about this video, and if you learned anything, let us know in the comment section below guys. Have an amazing and a productive week of trading.